Good evening, violin families. I wanted to give you a couple tips on your practicing for this week and for the weeks to come. Just to encourage you to set a time. Personally, I think mornings are the best. Set a perfect time right after breakfast to get your practicing going, and so you and your child have that set in play, and then you can play right after that. So I wanted to give you a couple of quick tips on your practicing. Do you notice that, let me step back, that my hand is not extended like this, that I have a great curvature here, that my fingers and my pinky, it's not like this, but it's all hovered loosely over my fingerboard. My pinky here is round and my thumb is bent in. My eyes are on the bow, except for I need to, yep, here we go. Okay, so a couple of things I want to make sure that you take this pinky. It's not up like this, but it's hovered over, which takes a lot of training and work. So moms, maybe while your child is working with their hands, you can help them take their hands and hover over the fingerboard gently. You need a straight bow and have your bow tilted slightly towards you, towards your child. Make sure that the pinky is round at all times and the thumb is bent. Also, you want to make sure that the pad of the thumb is right here against the fingerboard and that it doesn't bend like this, but it's strictly against that. And so I wanted to give you a couple tips to watch for that. Parents, as your child is working diligently in their practicing, I know that there could be 10 things going wrong, but just focus on one thing because I think it can overwhelm a child. And then the parent gets overwhelmed, then we all get overwhelmed, and then all of a sudden your child doesn't want to play it anymore. We don't want to play violin anymore. It's too hard, and we don't want to get to that. We want to push forward in excellence, but in encouragement. And so focus on one thing, either having the straight bow, and I forgot to mention the open door. The open door is very important, but just focus on one thing. Once your child excels on that one thing, even if it takes you a couple weeks, then you can move on to another thing. And then you'll see that as you're diligent in practicing, working on that one thing, that open door or the hovered fingers, or the corner of the finger, or whatever it may be that you're working on, then you can add one more thing. So you can go slow. So I pray that you have a wonderful time practicing, that you listen to your CD, that you listen to it every morning while you have breakfast, while you're getting dressed, while you're showering. No. That you listen to it every day, listen to the entire CD, because that is a part of your child's learning and growth in their development of violin. Have a wonderful evening and happy practicing.